If you've been praying for someone for a really long time, for a loved one who needs to see breakthrough or a healing or an addiction broken, please don't give up. Listen to this story from my cousin Andrew and see what God can do in someone's life.
Hi, my name's Andrew Rutherford. I'm here to share what happened to me on the night of the 10th of March into the morning of the 11th of March 2022, how my life looked before Jesus revealed himself to me and how it looks now after. My battle with alcoholism up until that moment and the peace and serenity how I live now from the miracle. Before my encounter with Jesus, I was in trouble, big trouble. There's many people, including my son, that didn't think they'd see me again. I was near death. In the madness, in the mayhem, when it was looking at its worst, there'd be visits to police cells, breakdown of family relationships, friend relationships, everything unmanageable. The doctors encouraged me to go to rehabilitation centres, which I visited twice. Once I didn't even make it in, I ended up in a police cell before they refused me into the rehabilitation centre, which I'd already paid for. And although they were working on the physical and mental side, it didn't work. My condition before the encounter was unmanageable. I was consuming at times up to 7 bottles of wine a day, starting at 6 in the morning. Until pass out, it affected everything and everyone around me. I'd thrown my phone away, I couldn't talk to anybody, everything was in a real bad place. My own beloved children stopped communicating with me and telling me that I couldn't be around them, they couldn't be around me. I'd upset everybody. Even though I never felt like a troublemaker, I was so ill mentally, it was become a disease, an illness of insanity. In those days, I kept praying and kept asking, but it was only that final surrender on the evening of the 10th of March when I just had enough. It was to be saved or die. I dropped to my knees and said, I cannot do this anymore. So that was my moment of surrender, and then I went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, it was just pure sunshine. It's a walk into the sunshine. Physical, just brand new. Absolutely brand new. The calmness, physically, but also mentally, the calmness was just, I can't describe it better than just perfect serenity. At one with God, everything had been removed. It was quiet. It wasn't noisy in here. I'd moved from mind to spirit and everything was softer, slower, calmer, and physically healthier. Every breath, every heartbeat, every step felt different. Immediately, there's the insanity, there's the craving, there's the physical side, there's the palpitations, there's the shakes, there's the retching, all been removed. Absolutely everything. Just gone. Now, bearing in mind, I've been to rehab, I'd tried cold turkey, I'd tried everything. Nothing like this. And as you're sitting in front of me, I had a vision of Lord Jesus the night before come to me and just rinsed it all out in front of me with bowed head. The vision was so clear because Lord Jesus was rinsing it and this liquid was coming out, pouring out. It was a little bit like if you dipped the towel in a pool and you wrung it round and then squeezed it out. It was like that. It was squeezing, but it wasn't looking at me, just looking down. He was performing an act. This piece of cloth, whatever it may be, was me. Just rinsing it out, getting the sin, the poison, just getting it out, squeezing it all out. That was him cleansing me. And from that day, I have not touched alcohol. It's gone. It repulses me, not for others, it repulses me. It's gone. Someone that I was seeing who was my mentor and helping me with the alcoholism had quite long hair and a beard. So I asked him, I said, did you talk to me about squeezing some stuff? And he said, Well, what are you talking about? It was Lord Jesus then. That just really, I just had to confirm it. And he went, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I wouldn't believe it, just in a story. Then I phoned my cousin Carole and I said, Cuz, how are you? And straight away I could tell that she knew from I wasn't drunk, my diction and my vocabulary, that I was in a different place. And she said, okay, so I said, I just need to phone you and let you know I've won the lottery. She went, "Ow!" And I said, the God lottery. I said, I've had a visit. She said, I've been praying for you for years. I said, have you? She said, yeah. I said, well, yeah, it happened last week. She said, it's all gone. I said, totally gone. It's just, I've risen, it's victory, God's victory, because no one else could do it. Scientifically inexplainable. I'd been seeing my doctor, she was very aware of my illness and tried to help, tried to get me to rehab, tried all sorts. I was on blood pressure, I had cirrhosis of the liver, blood pressure was through the roof. I said, doctor, it's gone. She said, Andrew, what are you talking about? This is not possible. You need to go to A&E immediately. I said, doctor, it's gone. Andrew, you can die because if you stop too quick, you could have a heart attack, you could have a seizure. You need to go to A&E. I said, doctor, I promise you, it's gone. She said, it can't. I said, Lord Jesus, come and removed it all in front of me, cleansed it all. It's gone. No shakes, no heart palpitations, no retching, no craving, nothing. She said, I can't comment on that. And we both laughed and she put the phone down. Before she put the phone down, she said, you need to come in this week. And I went in to see the nurse and she got a gamma count. Gamma count is for liver. She said, I've never seen a gamma count like this. The doctors still won't pass comment, no comment, because they cannot talk about it, because scientifically there is no explanation. There is scientific proof, but there's no explanation. The gamma count, my liver, no explanation. The blood pressure, proof, no explanation. Life now is very different. Could be so many examples. There's reconciliation with 2 of my 3 children at present, and hope for the 3rd one in future. But that's not down to me. I've continued past it all over. And whatever it is, it's okay. Everything's fine, no matter what it is. Any inconvenience, any problem, any issue is solvable. So part of the process is from the Lord's Prayer. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and making amends. I delivered letters to a restaurant I used to frequent before, and I used to have quite some good times in there, and what I thought were good times. I went there when I was just after the miracle, and the owner of the restaurant just opened the door and went, I said, wow. He said, no. Not after the way you was last time. So I thought, well, there's another letter I need to write. So everyone I have wronged, I've done my very best to make amends to, send apologies to, 0 resentments, and everyone is forgiven for everything, because that's what the Lord is telling me to do. And I can reflect back to preschool of nerves and anxiety, dating back that far. Alcohol becomes a replacement for me, a replacement for faith. I had faith in alcohol, took away the anxiety. Now I have faith in faith because of my encounter with Lord Jesus. I look forward to every day. I didn't. I dreaded every day. First movement would be alcohol. From the 11th of March, I made sunrise every single day for a year and a half. I'd walk to a place where I could see the sunrise because I was so grateful. Previously, I didn't want to see the sunrise. I didn't want to see the day. I started writing poetry. Sunrise, sunrise, one of my poems, you are now my best friend. Sunrise was my enemy before the miracle. I dreaded the next day. Now he's my best friend because of God. I live very much in the now, very calm, and it's very interesting today because everything is a blessing. Everything's a gift, everything's a lesson. Just never stop praying. Why give up? There's no good reason to give up. Keep praying because God will deliver at His time. And I'm definitely proof of that.